speed is a byproduct of doing things right. You focus on the technical stuff, speed comes. Don't focus on going fast. You're never just gonna. Well, you wouldn't be at this level if you're just a guy that's gonna go out and ride around, right? It wouldn't happen. So be technical, because the compounding effect is speed. Don't try to go fast. Try to do things right and technically sound. You guys to focus on the snaking of the whole track. We did it so good over there, but this section we lost it. Coty, you have a nice look through here. So, but everybody else we straightened right out. Even Alex, you straightened out too. If you're done with skimming, then we'll practice the jump line too. If you're satisfied with how you're hitting. Jett, good job busting that 3 out right away. You got it clean that lap, and then what? Just couldn't quite get that corner.
Yeah, I tried again, clipped it, and it's hard to do.
Is it the momentum out of the corner or the angle of the face?
Coming out of the corner.
Well, I mean, I've been off Supercross for 2 weeks. I did 1 day after Glendale, suspension testing, and then I rode 4 days of outdoors. And then today's the first day back on Soupy. I don't know, I just feel spunky. Like that excitement of Supercross is back. So, and the gym work I feel like is working. So, like I really wasn't tired today. I just feel like I could just keep clicking on. Well, I'll show you that second to last lap I rode.
The fork tubes, when they get cold, they lose tolerance and clearance, so they get a bit tight and sticky. So if you warm the tubes up, they feel just like they do when they've finished the race or halfway through a race. Makes the guys feel more comfortable. Just on cold days.
That's one of the sick things about having FXR as one of our key partners is obviously the guys are taken care of on gear, and you may have seen their snow jackets that they wear for their warm-up suits down the line, but even for us, it's cold here in Texas. I think it's only 28 degrees right now, but we got our jackets, we got like our wool merino shirts. Our pit shirts are always super high quality, base layers, shirt, pants, base layers under the pants. We got vests, we got sweatshirts, t-shirts. I mean, when it comes to lifestyle apparel, FXR makes just some of the most quality, best fitting products. So even just everyday clothing, they nail it. So we're pretty fortunate to have everything we do when it comes to apparel and branding, and the rider's gear is always next level, right? It's always athletic fitting, and FXR is, without some people knowing that haven't wore FXR, it is some of the best fitting gear in the industry, hands down. So yeah, we're pumped this year with everything FXR is doing. Every year they get better and better, and they grow and grow, and the standard just keeps raising. So it's pretty cool to see firsthand.
This one's gonna be curious.
And then he got stuck on this thing. Yeah. You can get that during all the power too, yeah.
That's definitely faster. You can see it gaining on you.
Yeah, you're fine. Good. That wheel's absolutely perfect. But that is class. Have fun with it, Dad. Like you were comfortable. I got this. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Was that a better change?
Yeah.
Did you ever think that the team would be what it is today, or as big as it's gotten, especially in the short amount of time that you guys have been a team?
No, I mean, the reality is when we started it, it was just to help a couple guys and I guess just have fun, right? It wasn't, to be honest with you, 2018 when me and Greg did it, it was just a way to kind of go racing. I've always gone racing as a coach. So no, the intentions was let's just help a couple guys, see what happens. But then after the first year, it was very clear to me that there's an opportunity here to actually do this at a higher level. I never had crazy ambitions of like, I got to do it now. It was just, let's just grow at a steady pace and see what happens. Club gives us such a platform to operate on with the training side that really the race team, the only really final piece was just filling out how to build a good bike and then dial it in. Where other race teams, when they got to start from scratch and build up, they're trying to put all these pieces to the puzzle together. So for sure I have an advantage. But that's also what opened up the vision for, taking it to a level we never probably thought we could. But I think that's also just life. You don't necessarily need to have the plan or the vision. You just got to get started, and then once you get started, you just got to roll with the opportunities, and that's sort of what's happened. Every year we get a better opportunity, we get more opportunity, and if you're looking for it, you'll keep finding it, and it's kind of what we're doing now.
Coty's fastest was actually on segment 1.
So
Was lap 9.
So this is close to that. That would be the next lap.
Was its best.
Yeah.
It'd be a good idea to use this session because this is what your main event track's probably going to look like. So use this to move around because you know the times aren't going to come. So
Yeah, the track's gonna be gnarly in this one, huh?
yeah, go inside, go outside, try different lines this session, and then we'll worry about getting a good time again next session.
We need that bit of extra speed for the heat race.
Yeah.
So, the first main. The first main's going to be like a heat race.
Yeah.
So we need that set up for the main, and then for the next second 2 mains, and then go from that for the first one.
He's saying it's getting so rutted out that
Whoops. And Whoops will be a big separator. And then that 3 in. So far, only 2 guys have jumped it. But I think that one's worth 4/10, going 3.31. So our first main event, we're definitely gonna have a fresh track, and that 3 in is gonna be important. Coty should be jumping it, but he's not. He's normally really good at that stuff. So hopefully this next session we can get him jumping that. Whoops, he's strong in. But yeah, as the main events go on, the whoops won't get prepped. So I think that's why it'll become more of a separation, maybe for the last couple mains. But we'll see. Good track, good dirt. It's just rutting up. So that always creates some different scenarios. So yeah, I don't know. Starts will always be important, but whoops in that 3 in.
10-10 for 8th. Shake and bake from the outside. I would not go inside.
I'm not gonna get
Stay outside and find the hole and get through the first 2 rhythms.
At least it's kind of dirty. You should be able to swing the outside, dude.
And watch who you follow into the sand, dude. Don't do something dumb. It's gonna be a landmine of dudes in there.
It is good.
Because that class does not think.
Hey Greg, I'm pretty sure I got them all, but just double check for me. Just go racing like you always do. You're a better racer than you are. Strip a start, go racing. What's the word for tonight?
Thankful. All right, I like that. Thankful to be here. You need to go race your dirt bike. One of the best guys on the planet at riding this thing. Time to go let us all see it. Don't hide that.
And this is it. Triple Crown begins here in Arlington. Shot in here for Shimoda, Coty Shock in second, then Smith in third. Smith now all over Shock.
Yeah, Jett trying to make the move going inside.
I'll tell you it's more right now. Coty Shock has come back to pass Smith, and because Shimoda went down, Shock, the privateer racer, is in the lead.
There you go. So Jordan coming into the first corner. Oh, starts to lose a little bit of grip from the front end, and as that happened, that was a nice save.
Great job, buddy. Great job.
I ran that fast for so long.
Did you give him any advice?
A little bit of stuff. Nothing I can say on camera.
All you gotta do is do the same thing you did on the opening lap, execute your start, but then know that I might calm down and I'll go faster. If I calm down and relax, I'll just flow and build exit speed on every corner. And if you can get out front and execute, nobody will catch you. But it's gonna take a lot of discipline to not try to override the track.
Yeah, I mean, coming into last year, you know, I was a California kid, so I lived my whole life and kind of lived off of like pretty much a no program type thing, and then moving here to a facility last year and then having a full year under my belt has really been beneficial to me. My mindset's definitely changed coming in this year. Instead of just to, you know, I guess stay with the group and, you know, kind of hang on and getting used to that program. Now I'm like just motivated to wake up and, you know, work my ass off and get to where I want to be.
I remember being a kid, I was like, you know, 6, 7, whatever, on a BMX bike. And like we would have those black plastic ramps and be in the street, you know, and with my buddies in the neighborhood, and like we would do like opening ceremonies, right? Because we were like doing tricks and stuff. And it's crazy because last year I was finally in opening ceremonies. And I was like, dang, this is real. Like, I'm actually doing what I dreamed of. And that's kind of it. I just dreamed of being in opening ceremonies, but nothing like result-wise. Didn't even think about that. But for me, yes, there's a lot left. I've gotten this far, so why can't I go further? That's how I see it. Through life, there's gonna be peaks and valleys, but it's all on how you handle it. I mean, I could have stopped when I moved here and got hurt and had $500 to my name. I could have stopped and be like, you know what, I don't want to live this life, I want to just be a normal person. But it's not what I'm good at. I'm not good at being a normal person. I'm good at being Coty Schock that races dirt bikes. So it's not a normal job, but I don't consider it work, but it's just a hell of a lot of fun, and this is what I want to do.
Gates down. And Deegan pitched off again, and Schock, another good start on the muc-off FXR ClubMx Yamaha.
Coty Schock start right here.
Yeah.
Put himself in a great spot to get a podium here tonight.
Banks has taken the spot from Schock, and now it's getting dangerous.
Yeah.
For Schock to cling to this overall podium. He's now tied with Mosiman, and only 1 point to the good over Shimoda. And battling to the end, Schock and Mosiman, the riders fighting potentially for the overall podium. And is that enough for Schock to get his first ever trip to the box? I believe it is. It's going to be Deegan, Schock, and Mosiman. Deegan obviously up with the win. Schock and Mosiman going to be just as happy to be on the podium.
A lot of hard work into that.
How long have you been waiting for this?
Feels like a lifetime. I tell you, it's so gratifying that he's worked so hard to do this for himself. He's worked really hard and continues to work hard. And like he said, he wants to get better 1% every day. And I think he jumped up maybe 5% today.
You're not allowed to come to any more races. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
Not in the hair! Not in the hair! Oh no.
Hey, hold this like a proud father. Yeah.
That was dope. What'd you think, Rob?
It'll set in like in an hour or two.
Yeah, I think so. I think for him too. He's gonna sleep in that gear.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll
awesome.
fly home. We'll fly home tomorrow morning, and it'll set in. I'll be like,
yeah.
that just happened.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Arlington, you've been good. See you next week.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. See ya.
10th overall.
You get that?
Take it.
Love it.
Not the way I wanted to do it in that last meeting, but.
So what was the advice you gave
No,
him?
that's how it's
Who,
that's how
Coty
it's
or
born.
Jett?
Both. Either
Both.
doesn't.
That's how it's born.
Jett was just a race. I just wanted him to go and race properly because he's an animal when he was a kid racing, and he just needed to get a start and race hard and not worry about the track so much, just racing the guys. And he rides way better when he races hard. Coty was just as per normal, go and have fun, rip a start and make the most of it, which is, you got to keep it pretty simple with Coty. He doesn't like getting complicated on race day. When we're testing, we don't want to get complicated, but on race day, he has to keep it simple. So it was all for him, and just 3 good starts, and he fought hard, really hard, so which was sick. And gave the boys a bit of a tyre, different tyre today, different way we shape it, and it seemed to work. So we'll keep that going for next week at Daytona, 450 class, man.